Sketchbook. Hey huz. Well, sorry. Welcome to another sketchbook tour. Hey guys, this is me, like, a couple days into the future. This video is, like, crazy long. So just, yeah, just ignore that it's really long. I don't stop talking, so yeah, just have this on in the background or something while you draw or do stuff. Okay, I'm gonna let past me talk now. You guys have a good old time watching me yap. Hi guys, this is me, like, a couple days later. The video won't fucking download. I just want to preface this by saying this is not done. This is a 100-page sketchbook. I have like 12 pages left, but I just can't. This has taken me way too long, and I need to get another sketchbook tour out. Also, it's broken. My mom had to, like, tape up this whole thing, because the fucking, let me get it. The side came off, and I tried to, like, glue it back down, but, like, it wouldn't stay, obviously. But yeah, that sucks because I used one of my stickers on it from a concert, my favorite band. I'll get more into that later. But, you know, I'll try and reuse that sticker. I like it. But sketchbook 20, ignore the plaster on my finger. I was playing guitar earlier and I got a really bad blister and it really hurts. Anyway, sketchbook 20, I don't know when I started this. I think I started it, like, October. I started it after I finished my last one. So whatever date I ended my last one, I started this. But yeah, it's really big. Again, not finished, but I'm struggling to keep everything in here, like, concealed. But yeah, a lot of it is, like, OC stuff. There's like a lot of stuff in here that I've posted on my TikTok or my Instagram, so some of you might recognize it. That's cool. But starting off, we have well, this isn't really the first page. This is just like a small little introduction thing. We've got, this was a really bad day. This was kind of like a vent piece. I don't really know what exactly it is, but it's there. A little receipt, ensemble star sticker, me. Started drawing myself a little bit more because I really wanted to see, like, how I progress through my sketchbooks. This is just some OC stuff. This is not like my main OCs. This is a main OC that I draw, like, 24/7. You'll see him a lot. I don't draw her. This is the only drawing that I have of her. And I do some stuff with this guy. He's not a main character in the story, but he's kind of integral to the plot. I also use him for a couple of my exams, so that's cool. Remember, this is just like a relationship chart between all of my OCs. Fuck Quinn. Everyone hates Quinn. First page. Well, not really a first page again. This is more like another intro page. Content warnings, gore, self-harm / SA. There should be nudity as well. So, yeah. Picture of me. Drawings of me. I love this drawing. It's so cute. This is the sketchbook that I use. I don't know the brand. Oh, it's a Winsor & Newton. Okay. It's
an A5 sketchbook, and it says 50 pages, but it's really 100 because, like, the pages are double-sided, obviously. This pose is taken from Mad K. I read Mad K in like one sitting a couple months ago. Oh my god, I fucking love Mad K. I think I have a couple of other Mad K drawings in here. You'll see them later. But I redrew it as two of the main characters, the main character and one of the love interests from Sweet Pool. I always forget his name. But this is Yuji. And they're like eating each other because, you know, the plot of the game is cannibalism and Mad K's plot is cannibalism. Ooh, okay. This is Damon. You might recognize him from my TikTok or my Instagram. I post him like all the time. I also started doing a comic of him, of like his lore. I've only done 2 pages. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 4 pages so far, and I'm working on the 5th one. Kind of. This is some Oyasumi Punpun stuff. I love Punpun. I love Oyasumi Punpun. Good night, Punpun. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I wanted it to be like kind of, what's the word? Not semi-realistic. I don't know. Realism, but like not, you know what I mean. This is a really random page. I just stuck a lot of shit down because, there used to be a drawing on the base of this page of someone who is not relevant to my life anymore. I'll get into that later, maybe. I don't know. Oh my god, this drawing blew up on TikTok. I'm pretty sure it got like 100,000 views or like 130,000 views. It wasn't even of the finished drawing. It was just this guy, Pocket Cat. Yeah, but it's Don and Pocket Cat from Fear and Hunger Time, and there's some Fear and Hunger art in here. I used to be really into Fear and Hunger, but I kind of grew out of it. But I'm trying to get back into it. But like the video that blew up, it was like a video of me in the progress of like drawing Pocket Cat, like the sketch for this painting. And then since I drew him like really ugly, I said, normalize drawing biblically accurate ugly characters or some shit like that. And then everyone in the comments like took that out of context and was like, Pocket Cat? No. Yeah. Pocket Cat isn't in the Bible. Suck my nuts in the Bible, bitch. What the fuck do you mean? I know he's not in the Bible. I'm using that term as a funny joke. Funny jokey way. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, piss me off. I read Innocent Rouge. Marie Joseph Sanson. I love her so much. She's me. I love her. I love her so much. Oh my god. Darby was confirmed as Toya Todoroki. So I drew him. Because I love him. I've always believed in the fact that Darby was Toya. I have never believed otherwise. There is nothing you can say. You could have said when it was unconfirmed to convince me that he was not Toya Todoroki. Okay? Okay. I colored it in digitally. Which I really like. It's awful quality, because it's so small. But the lighting, the lighting around the edge of his face, oh my god, I love it so much. And then that's a Love Live postcard that I stuck in. More Innocent Rouge stuff. That, I forgot your name. Oh my god. Marie Antoinette. And then I don't know who that is. Well, I forgot her name. What is that? I drew one of the nurses, or something inspired by one of the nurses from Silent Hill, because the new Silent Hill came out, or the Silent Hill 2 remake. Such a good game. I was testing out a new watercolor palette that I got for Christmas. This is kind of like vent stuff. All of this was like inspired by Xeno remake. A very, very good RPG game. And then I drew myself in the hospital because I was in a bad time of my life, and yeah, vent stuff. Oh, okay. I got into mouthwashing. So I painted Curly. That, I don't know what's going on with his neck. I love this. I love the way his face looks. I love it so much. I did this while I was driving, in a car to London to meet my boyfriend. We weren't dating at the time, but we are now. Oh my god. But yeah, we were friends like online for like a couple of years beforehand. But he lives like 10 hours away in England. And we both went to a concert for our favorite band, Starset, and that's why I wrote like a ton of lyrics. It was I'm pretty sure this is Waiting for the Sky to Change. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Waiting for the Sky to Change by Starset. Might not be, but that's what the lyrics are. Yeah, it is. It is Waiting for the Sky to Change by Starset. And it was really fun. It was really great. I took a ton of videos and pictures of us, and it was a very good day. There's some OC stuff. This is Milo. What? I need to stick this down. Ring of Milo that I did. Random stuff. Sorry, the camera quality is not good. The Five Nights at Freddy's. I drew Cece and Marionette and Ballora. I hate how I colored her eyes in. I need to like line the rest of it because it looks really weird. Yeah, but I got really like back into Five Nights at Freddy's, and me and Romeo, we watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie together, and it was really good. It kind of sucked, but it was like really good at the same time. Oh my god. The new chapters of Gogoro Kugai came out. Yeah, I got really into like Gogoro Kugai. And Yoru, or like Jin. He's my favorite character. Well, actually no, he's not. Chapter 25 came out a couple days ago, and with the new like lore, new stuff happened, obviously, because new chapter. But I think Nay is my favorite character. I love her so much. She's literally me. Shut up. Okay, I got back into not Dramatical Murder, Boyfriend of Death. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of like pressured out of liking Boyfriend of Death, which I guess is kind of a good thing because it's not necessarily a good media to be into. But the way that I was pressured out of it was bad. And made me very upset. It was to do with my relationship at the time. It did not end well. I drew Dawn and Elise from Fear and Hunger. I really like. I don't actually. I love like the background and how it like bleeds into that, and I love the color palette of this like page spread, but I don't know, something about this just doesn't feel right. Some more C stuff. I can't remember what was under here. Oh, I stuck this over for a reason, but I want to see. I want to see. Oh, never mind. I ripped it out. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just some more OC stuff. This is Damon. His hair is way too wavy. I guess it kind of like works because I wanted it to be like, I wanted it to be kind of like a dream, so everything's like kind of, you know, I guess that's why his hair is like that, but usually it's like pin straight. So I might go back and fix that maybe. Oh, yeah, this is what I mean like by pin straight, like fucking. But yeah. Damon, I came up with the idea of him in 2022. Like the whole thing with like Damon and a lot of my OCs is they're meant to be like a representation of me. I made my OCs in a very bad time of my life. I came up with the idea of Damon when I was in a psychiatric ward. So he's very not there. I love him. I love him so much. I'm doing a lot better now. But you know, just he the whole thing with him is that he's supposed to be like developing with me as a person. So these are like the first drawings that I ever did of him, and then this is the most recent one. You can see like a lot has changed. Not as how he physically looks, but my art style. What is that? Anyway, oh yeah, I got accepted into my dream college. That's really cool. I start in a couple of months and I'm so excited. Some more OC stuff. That glare is really annoying me. I'll put it back in a second. But this is some OC stuff. This is Yasu and Rui or Ruiko. In chapter 9. My OCs, their whole like story is split between 14 chapters. And chapter 9 is kind of when everything goes downhill. But yeah, this guy, he didn't used to look like this. He used to look normal like that. But yeah, a lot of stuff happens. You'll see more of all of this later. I got me and Romeo watched season 2 of Squid Game, and oh my god, what the fuck? Namgyu, he's my favorite ever. I love him so much. Oh my god, I posted something explicit of Namgyu and Thanos on my TikTok, and it blew up again. It was the first video in a while that, you know, got over 1,000 views on my page, and it got like 30,000, and it was of them getting freaky, and I was really ashamed. Oh, okay, this is like a concept design for lost page for this guy. But yeah, again, more stuff of how he looked beforehand, and then this is the after. I was basically just doing stuff to prepare for just some school exam stuff. He's not supposed to look like Curly, but he ended up looking like Curly, and I hate it. I thought that I was halfway, but I wasn't halfway. I thought I was halfway because of the whole like 50 pages thing, and this is the 25th page, but it was actually a quarter. It was really annoying. This is Eric and Yasu. Oh my god, he's missing one of his freckles. I need to change that. More lore stuff. I really want to get into like their lore and why Huz shaved his head. But it's really interesting. I love them so much. I really want to get into it. I should do like a OC lore video. I think that would be really cool. This is when the pages start getting like a bit more interesting. I drew this is Frisk or Kara. Either one works. I don't really know. But yeah. I don't know what this is. I guess it was supposed to be someone, but I just kind of gave up halfway through, and now it's just there. And then I drew Azriel. Azriel's like my favorite Undertale character because I'm basic. Oh my god, I posted a TikTok about my OCs. And someone told me, exact words, I have a feeling you have a favorite angle. And I went back and I looked at the video, and every single one of the drawings that I showed was a 3/4 drawing of them facing to the left or to the right. So I tried to do not facing forward drawings, and I actually really like this one. This is more OC stuff. This is Damon and this is Milo. But this is like Damon before he grew out his hair. So very interesting OC stuff. More Undertale stuff. I drew Undyne. I love Undyne. She's like one of my favorites. This was a like page meant for like doodling stuff at school, and I guess it's not wrong. I did doodle this at school, and then I started drawing that one at school too, but there was stuff under here that was school doodles, but I decided to draw or stick stuff over it because I didn't like it. But yeah, this is a redraw of a drawing that I did in my last sketchbook. It's a drawing of Lawrence from Bloodborne. There's quite a bit of Bloodborne stuff in this. I love Bloodborne. It is my favorite game ever. I can talk about this fucking game for hours. Literally hours. Romeo was stuck on call with me, the other day. Well, I was just, like, playing Bloodborne. He was watching me play Bloodborne while, like, info dumping about it. It was great. It was a fun day. This is some exam stuff. Well, like, not exam, but, stuff that I did for exam prep, for school. It's a sculpture of Ruiko. I love this drawing. It was I posted this drawing on TikTok, but it was originally a drawing of Namgyu from Squid Game, but I didn't like it. I colored it in digitally, and I preferred that version more. But I rubbed the physical version out and then redrew it, but with my OC instead. And I prefer this one a lot more. I love this one. But yeah, I made a sculpture of him. It was great. The clay cracked, which, you know, wasn't fun. And then I painted it, and I ended up liking the cracked version more. It makes it more interesting. Yeah, I drew Namgyu again. This also got 30,000 views, which was great. And then this is my boyfriend. I drew Romeo. He sent me a picture of him. He never sends me pictures of himself because he hates, like, taking pictures. And, like, I have no pictures of him, but he sent me this one, and I wanted to redraw it, and it's... I love him. I need to cover that up because it's my password for school. I was sitting in the lunch hall and just kind of drawing stuff. This is, like, multiple days apart. Just kind of, like, working on point of view stuff and drawing my sketchbook. and how I see stuff. But I drew some really bad perspective shit here. And I drew one of my teachers while he was like standing, and it sucked really bad. Stuck this over it. It's drawing Ren. I love Ren. Oh, I love this page. I love this page so much, so much. It's more OC stuff. I wanted to develop Damon's lore a little bit more, so I gave him a partner who's not an asshole. They're still like not 100% a healthy like couple, but they're a lot better than Damon's other relationships previously in the lore. But this is kind of like a work in progress animatic that I wanted to do for my OCs. I might continue it, but it was supposed to be like to Guns for Hands by 21 Pilots. I fucking love 21 Pilots, and Guns for Hands, when I tell you that song, groundbreaking. A drawing of Quinn. Oh, I hate you. I also drew this at the end of my maths exam. I did really good on that exam. I got like an 8. That's the highest you can get is a 9, and I basically doubled the minimum for what I needed to pass. So good job, me. More Quinn stuff. Yeah, I went out. I get most of my clothes from like charity shops and shit. Because I can like never find any of the clothes that I like online. I went to a charity shop, bought a couple of clothes. I also went to like a vintage shop and bought some jeans. They are a size too small, so I've been trying to fit into them, and it's going okay. But yeah, I painted Quinn again. I hate Quinn so much, but her design is so symbolic. I love that shit. I love it so much. And then I drew Damon again with his partner. I love this pose. I love this pose so much. Listen to me get like a little bit autistic of my OCs, okay? So Quinn had Damon at a very young age, got a C-section, has like a scar from it or whatever. Damon always struggles with like coming to terms with growing older because of how young his mother was when she had him. So this whole pose is like his partner taking on that kind of motherly instinct and like holding him while in the fetal position while he's like being cradled by her, like holding his head against her like stomach. I love them. Oh my god, Julia Wolf, she came out with like another song. It got like really fucking popular on Twilight TikTok. I love it so much. The starting lyrics, or like the chorus, I'd slit my own throat just to see if you'd mourn me. Oh my fucking god. I ate that shit up so hard. Oh, I love it so much. I got really into Godhead. Not Godhead, Godhusk. This is like a redraw of one of the pages. Godhusk is basically like a game manual for a game that does not exist. It's really cool. It's really cool. Page out of my Death Note replica, and then J from Mad K. I love you. Mad K's ending. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fucking cried when that happened, can I be honest? Oh my god, that glare is pissing me off. More Bloodborne stuff. Bloodborne is finally getting like fandom on TikTok or like social media. More people are drawing the characters, and I'm really happy because there's an artist on TikTok who draws Lawrence and Ludwig like in a relationship, and it's like, oh my god, I love them. Anyway, it sucks because they don't have canon designs. They have like canon designs in their boss fights, but not in their boss fights. They're both like beasts. They don't have canon human designs. So this is like my design for Lawrence, like long hair, sharp nose, skinny bitch. And then I don't know. I'm pretty sure I drew Ludwig like a couple pages. But I just decided to draw him in his beast form as his little horse. My Little Pony. Drawing Fear and Hunger. It's based on Enki and his twin. You know, in Enki's like backstory, when you like play Fear and Hunger, and you're on the character select screen, you like pick a character, and then when it's like introducing you to the game, it gives you a couple of options, and it kind of like explains your character's backstory, and you have to like pick what to do, and depending on what you pick for that backstory, it changes like what items you get when you start out and what like traits you have and shit like that. It's based on that. When you play as Enki, and it's talking about how like the church made him and his twin sister like fight to see like who's superior and who's gonna get sacrificed and who's gonna live, shit like that. And when Enki's sister like spares him, and then you have a choice to like, when she turns her back on you, you can like kill her. It's based on that. I thought that was such a cool fucking idea. Hello. Drawing that I did at school, my school is quite weird. Well, it's not weird. It's good. It's a really good school. I go to like a alternative school, or a school for special people. And a lot of the kids there, they were allowed to come to the school because they were expelled, or like not expelled, American. They were like excluded from that all other schools they were allowed into. So they, you know, my school kind of takes people in as a last resort. There's only like 25 people at my school in total. And when I'm actually in school, there's only like 6 other kids there as well. But with that, it's very hard to make friends. Especially considering the reason that I came to this school was because I was very severely bullied at all of my other schools, and I was feeling very depressed and was hospitalized. And you know, I started being homeschooled, and then my school took me in because, you know, a lot less students, there's less of a possibility of being bullied, which wasn't really the case because all the people at my school are fucking assholes, apart from two of my friends, who come in at different times of the day than I do, so I rarely see them anyways. But yeah, I went to the school because there was no other schools that I was really comfortable going to, and where it's like less students, more teachers, so, you know, it's more of a one-on-one student-teacher thing, and it really helped with like my education and stuff. But yeah, I come in early some days, so again, my friends aren't there at the same time as me, because they come in later in the day, which means that I'm left alone with all of the dickheads who were excluded from their other schools because of misbehavior, and bullying people. So, you know, 20 kids who are dickheads who aren't allowed into certain schools, and one kid who is a loser and got bullied all of their life. It's not a good mix. Everyone there hates me. So it's fun. It's not fun. It makes me want to kill myself. But yeah, it's just a drawing that I did of myself sitting alone at lunch while I was sitting alone at lunch. It was a bad day. Oh, I drew me and my boyfriend. Romeo. I really want to buy him this shirt. But he doesn't want me to because he's scared that his mom will actually think that I beat him. I don't beat my boyfriend, I promise. I love my boyfriend. I don't beat him. But yeah, March 26th, we're going to a concert to one of my favorite bands together on March 26th, which is like a couple days away, and I am so excited. And it's in London again, so he's coming down to London to see me, and I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Work in progress, fear and hunger stuff. I think you'll notice that a lot of the drawings from here on out get very lazy because I just really want to finish the sketchbook. But some Kirihara from Slow Damage, he's like my favorite character. I'm so sad he got like no screen time compared to everyone else, but I love him. I drew him in school, and some people were sitting next to me and they saw me drawing this, and it was really embarrassing. Also, people kept like hitting me with ping pong balls because like at lunch all of the other people play ping pong with, or table tennis. They play that with each other at lunch, and I just watch while drawing because again, I'm a fucking weirdo. But yeah, people were watching me draw it, and it was really fucking embarrassing. Yeah, this is some like school stuff. Just a note that I got from one of my art teacher, just telling me what to do over the weekend to prepare for my exams. These are just some like thumbnail sketches for my final exam piece for art, which I'm low-key shitting myself for. Whenever anyone asks me, oh, are you nervous for your art exam? I'm just nonchalant about it, but no, I am fucking shitting myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I fail my art exam, I think I will just kill myself, honestly. Like, that's my only option. Because if I don't pass my art exam, if I don't get at least a 5, which is above the minimum, so they've raised the minimum grade, if I don't get a 5, I will not be allowed to go to my dream college, and I will fucking shoot myself. Anyway. Oh my god, I made this on the day that me and Romeo started dating. It was quite recent. It was only like, last month, like the end of last month, so quite recent. But Starset released a new song on the day that we, like, got together, so it's like our song now. It's really great. I'm very happy. No more Slow Damage art. It's based on Ray's bad ending when he kind of like goes batshit, and Toxic Yaoi. Is this a safe space? This is a safe space. I love Yaoi. I love Dramatical Murder and Slow Damage, and I love Fujoshis. I'm not a Fujoshi. I'm guys. But yeah, this quote from Slow Damage from Ray's Bad Route, oh my god, my body was now his canvas, his masterpiece. This is based off of 21 Pilots' Trench album. This is one of my OCs, and then this is something Slow Damage based, and then lyrics from Starset's new song. I started tracking my days, and as you can see, it was really surprising. My days have gotten like really good recently. you can see that, like, January was very bad. The blue is, like, all neutral, so it was, like, meh. And then very bad days a lot, and then very bad. And then after the bad and the very bad, it got good, very good, neutral, good. I've only had one bad day since this, and this bad day wasn't even related to any of this. For context, I was in a bad relationship, and I broke up with him, and it was very, very, very upsetting. Because we're pretty much no contact now. But yeah, it was a very bad relationship for like 3 years. So I was very attached, and cutting him off was a really bad experience, very bad day. But after that, it got really good. I've started my healing journey. This entire week has been like really good. Yeah, I got with my current partner, Romeo. And then March has been really good. I'm meeting Romeo again here. I have my exam here, and then the rest of the year is it's in the works. Just some school doodles again. Just another like extra page for when I'm at school. I'm pretty sure this is the last. Yeah, this is the last page for now. Another drawing that I did at school. Some lyrics. Oh my god, what's her name? Their name, I don't know. But they're a new like music artist that they post stuff on like TikTok, and they've posted a lot of their songs on Spotify now, and like Apple Music and YouTube and Amazon Music. This song is how I got my fucking blister that I mentioned at the start of the video. I'm trying to learn this song on my guitar, and it really hurts because I don't have a pick, so I'm just like raw dogging my guitar with my thumb. But oh my god, this song is called My Boy's Got Rabies by Robin 421 or something like that. There's just random numbers at the end, but their name is Robin, and My Boy's Got Rabies, such a good fucking song. Oh my god, the starting lyrics, oh my god, it sounds so good. More Bloodborne stuff. I drew Lawrence and Ludwig. Okay. This reminded me, my style, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here because this is something that like pisses me off. My style is pretty heavily like inspired by a lot of different artists, and I feel like it's obvious to people who are also in like the art community. A lot of my art will be recognizable as, you know, someone else's, inspired by someone else's art style, which I happily admit. Except it's been like every single one of my YouTube videos or every single one of my TikToks, I get like multiple people commenting saying, "Oh my god, you're definitely a fan of this person," or "Your art reminds me of this person," and that's great. I'm happy that my art reminds you guys. I'm happy that my art obviously resembles or is close to that of people who inspire me. It makes me happy knowing that people think I'm around the same level of the people who I look up to. But when it's every single fucking post that I make saying, "This looks like this other artist," or "Your art looks exactly like this," it pisses me off, because it makes me feel as though all of the work that I've put in to refining my art style, taking things from... Sorry, my cat just broke in. Hi, baby. My cat just broke into my room. But anyway, it makes me feel like all of how long have I been doing art? I've been doing art since I was like 3 years old. I started taking art seriously when I was like 3. I've always wanted to be an artist. I've always wanted to like go to college and study art and do shit like that and blah blah blah. The past 14 years of my life I have spent trying to get my art to a point that I actually like. And I've finally gotten to that point, and I've spent years and years like referencing artists who I enjoy and taking bits and pieces from their art and combining it all into one style that I really enjoy and I find it easy to draw in and I like portraying stuff in. And just having my art constantly compared to other people, it really upsets me. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to get like so serious. Ending it on a good note. I have also got a couple of other comments like the other day, where someone like saw my TikToks and commented. They follow me and they commented saying, "This came onto my For You page and I instantly recognized that it was you." That made my fucking day. Having people recognize my art style or my art and comment and be like, "Oh my god, it's you! I recognize this art. It's you." That was really fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm gonna end up like cutting a ton of stuff out. Is there anything else that I can show you?
Hi guys. A couple days later, well, this is over a week now, but this is my new sketchbook. I had to stop recording, like halfway through because my phone died. How annoying. But yeah, phone died. I lost motivation to finish the video, but we're here now. This is my new sketchbook. It's not that far. It looks like it is, but it's not. I'm pretty sure this one has like 200 pages, so I might be cooked. I'm gonna stop wasting time and just get on with it. We have obviously the start date. I started at the 17th of March. It is now the 28th of March. My favorite songs right now is some Radiohead, 21 Pilots, A Hotwell Ending, because they started trending on TikTok and they're really good. And then the Magnus Archives, I started re-listening to it because I'm listening to it in school while I'm preparing for my art exam. My art exam is in 4 days. Yeah, reading Goku Kugai. Goku Kugai is so good. The recent chapters, let me talk about it. Oh my god. I think the recent chapter that just came out was 25 or 26, I don't remember, but it's the one with Nay and the Crush Maga. He's so fine. But yeah, intro page, it's not that, interesting, but I guess that's kind of what I was going for with this sketchbook. Goals for this sketchbook: be different. That's something I struggle with a lot. Work on style and composition and make it more me-ish. Post more, which I've kind of been doing. Draw more, I've kind of been doing that too. Finish this before college. I might do it. My exams are in July or January, I don't remember. And then I start college in September, so did some swatches of my pens and watercolors, and I don't know. I really like how the watercolors look in this, but sometimes it just looks really bad. It looks really crumbly sometimes, but this looks okay. This looks good, I think. But it's me. I don't look like that anymore. I chopped all of my hair off, and
Well, I didn't do it. I asked someone else to do it, but she, like, butchered it, and it doesn't look like what I wanted. So, I just have a pixie cut that I slick it back to look like a Nana character who shall not be named. I need to fill in all up to here. All of it's been really good. Oh my god, I will talk about this era in a couple of, like, in a couple of minutes. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. This is a Bloodborne inspired drawing. This is just a receipt from my local shopping area. I don't live near there though, so I'm not doxing myself. This is a drawing inspired by Bloodborne. I think the pose was very inspired by Tameka, one of Tameka's old drawings. I love Tameka. I still really like her art. She hasn't posted on YouTube for like years, but a lot of my old art was incredibly inspired by her, and I've been taking a lot of inspiration from her recently. Next page. You might recognize this one from my last sketchbook tour. No. This might be in... I don't know. I cut this out of my last sketchbook, so I don't know if it will be in this video before this or not. I don't know. This background practice, I wish I didn't include him, but apart from that, it's pretty good. I love, like, the contrast with the colors and stuff else. This is kind of some more vent stuff. This is from when my hair got chopped off. It was a bad time. My hair isn't even like half of this now. It's like to my scalp, and it's so bad. You ruined it. You're ruining it. This is some Radiohead lyrics from my house. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you. But yeah, as I said earlier, I got back into the Magnus archives. So this is just like a couple of references. I love the little spider. He looks so gross. I like this guy though. His face is so creepy looking. Gross. Oh, more Magnus archive stuff. I'm pretty sure this one was inspired by one of my favorite artists. She's an abstract artist from Australia, I think. Her name's Catherine Gruber, whatever. Her art is so pretty. Then I drew Nicola from the Magnus archives. Look, she even has a moisturizer. Ooh, this was actually pretty crazy. I've been revising like poems for my English GCSEs, and exposure is like one of the more important ones that I wanted to like learn. So I like read out the entire story, and where I've been getting into the Magnus archives, I like wanted to listen to an episode about war, because that's what this poem is about. And I was like I was painting something like related to the poem, like inspired by it, and the episode of the Magnus archives was about the poem. And it was about the poet that read the poem. It was like really scary, but you probably really don't care. Anyway, what do I even say about this? This is kind of just like a really random shit page. I really like this. I don't remember where I got the inspiration from, but this, oh my god, what, Jesus Christ. Sorry, very dirty. This is kind of like a work in progress, OC piece thing of Eric. Oh my god, I didn't draw his, I need to fix. Oh my god. Okay, but good. Then we've got Damon, but like more realistic. Oh my god, and then it was my boyfriend! Oh my god, hang on, what's the page up? yeah, okay, I'll talk about it now, but okay. Back here, I was gonna say that, like, stuff that happened here was really good. Me and Romeo, we went to London together, and it was really great because we live like 10 hours away from each other. And he took a bus down to see me again, because I'm a princess and he travels for me. No, I'm traveling next time to see him, so it's even. But yeah, I drew him. He never sends me pictures of his face, so I wanted to, like, I don't know, reflect that and not draw his face because I don't have any pictures of his face. But yeah, he wears this shirt. It's really cute. It's like one of my favorite shirts. But yeah, we went to London together. We went to Camden and we saw one of my favorite bands, Esprit d'Air. I'm pretty sure it's like Spirit of the Air in French. But yeah, I'll probably put some like clips from the concert. Yeah! But it was really good. We only stayed for the first half because we went out. We left to like go walk around Camden for a bit. Yeah, I got like robbed by this homeless guy, and I felt really bad for him. So I just kind of let it happen. It was a really weird day. But yeah, apart from like borderline getting robbed, it was a good day. He gave me so much shit. Hang on. Look at what he got me. He got me Papa Bird, and it has this one has like a butthole. Love him so much. Yeah, and then he also got me this. I have everything like hung up. He got me this Cinnamoroll keychain, and then he got me that like note, and I put it on my wall because it means like everything. Fucking ow. Did I cut myself? No, I didn't. This fucking bracelet. Oh my god. He got me this necklace, and I love it so much. I miss him. I miss him. Oh my god. He got me like so much shit. That's not even like half of what he got me. That's just like a small portion. I got him like nothing. I felt like shit. And then when we got like robbed by the homeless dude, we were going to go to Miniso, and I was gonna buy him like a huge Pachaco plushie. But because we got, like, held up by the homeless dude trying to rob me, Miniso fucking closed when everything was happening and I couldn't buy him it. And then I got home and I tried to buy him it online, but my card wouldn't work. And, oh, I wanted to fucking shoot myself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it of this sketchbook. And then I'm pretty sure another clip will play in a second. Okay, I don't, obviously I can't show you like any, hello? I can't show you any of like my schoolwork or whatever because, you know, if I show you that, I'll get fucking disqualified. However, I do have a couple of digital art stuff that I think would be very cool if my emails don't stop exposing me. Okay, this is gonna be really hard doing one-handed. Yeah, starting off, we have like a work in progress comic panel. I actually don't know if I'll end up using this in the actual comic. It was kind of just like a random doodle that I wanted to do. Let me actually save that so it doesn't delete it. Okay, this is a thing that I did for a TikTok. McBush Pig got really popular on TikTok, and everyone started making like animations to it, and I really wanted to draw a demon to the song. So it's freaky. Is that it? Yeah. This is a drawing that I did of Mangle and Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I love them. I got really back into Five Nights at Freddy's recently. It's so good. Like keychains of, well, not keychains. I don't know if I'll actually like turn them into actual keychains, but they're still like a work in progress. I just wanted to draw like slow damage characters. I think the slow damage is really cool. But yeah, that is it for my 20th sketchbook. I feel like I've been working on this for like a really long time, which I kind of have. But you know, I think I'm ready to start again. I'm ready to move on making things. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. If you have made it up this far. I actually have been like keeping up with posting and posting YouTube videos. I posted like multiple videos in between sketchbook tours this time. It is still very hard for me to think of ideas, but yeah, if you guys have any ideas of like what you want me to post, do tell me. I'll be on the lookout for like trending things, what other artists post on their YouTube as well. See if I can do something with that. But yeah, have a good day. Follow me on my other social medias because I post on my TikTok the most. So, and my TikTok videos are a lot better quality than my YouTube videos. And I'll try to post on Instagram more as well, but that's if I have motivation to keep up with everything during my exam. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I will hopefully see you in the next video or on my TikTok. Bye!